to the Big Ass Cornhole Show with Sean and Dane, the hosts you know, talking cornhole life and random fun. Grab a beer, let's get it done. From tossing bags to let's wild ride, tune in and join the party, don't you hide. It's the Big Ass Cornhole podcast time with Sean and Dane. It's always prime. With Sean is done.
This episode brought to you by Draggin Bags, baby. Draggin Bags. Once again, tell you every week, they're really nice bags. Go buy some, because why not? Got a bag for every different type of thrower out there. So, again, just go get your heat over at Draggin Bags today.
It worked very well for Mr. Wiedenfeld.
Yes, Wiedenfeld was throwing some weed whacking good bags. So, you know, if you want to join him. Oh, it wasn't on yet?
It wasn't.
Oh, well, hey. Sean said something about,
It's the first time I've done it in a long time.
Really? First time in a long time.
I did.
But hey, that's all right, because we have Draggin Bags to comfort us. So head over to Draggin Bags and get comforted.
All right, well, welcome back to yet another episode of the Big Ass Cornhole Podcast. Sean and Dane are with you as always. What's going on, man?
Oh, it's Sunday. Bloody Sunday. What's up, man?
Nothing, man.
I'm good.
It's been a busy weekend.
It has.
It's fun.
It's kind
It's
of
been
like
a fun weekend. It's gone by very fast.
I just kind of had a small realization that it is Sunday, and I'm like, fuck, man, I have work tomorrow. Like, God damn it.
The worst
It's
part
okay.
is I'm like really busy at work right now.
Same,
and,
dude. Yeah, work is not fun right now, so I'm just
And I'm like in between, like possibly changing jobs, like career mode. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like going back and forth on what I want to do, and I'm just like,
it's called life, you know?
yeah, it's just. It
Doing
sucks,
things
man.
differently.
Yeah, it just sucks. It just the change, and you feel like you put your blood, sweat, and tears into somewhere for 11, almost 12 years, and then like when it's time to change, it's like, well, I have nothing to look for. Like looking back, it's like, fuck off. Like, it's fun.
I get it.
It's fun. It's fun.
Enough with
All
the
right.
depressing shit.
Before we get into anything else, all right, we definitely need this tonight. Dane, let the folks know what we're sipping on tonight in our favorite segment called "What You Drinking."
What you drinking?
Well, yep.
Well, Shawnee, I gave you one, and I have a different one. I
Yeah.
gave you the old
Mystic
Jackie
Mama.
O's Mystic Mama.
Like it.
Yeah, classic, just good IPA.
Yeah, West
but then
Coast
Jackie
style.
O's had this little like random pack in there. So mine is called "Who Cooks for You"
Cool
from
ass
Jackie
can,
O's.
bro.
They always have sweet
You
cans.
can see the can.
Like, check out. I know we actually did this beer on the show before, the Who Cooks for You, but it is a banger. It's a nice hazy IPA. We
Yeah.
see that owl on it.
Woohoo.
You want to see this hooter there? The glare sucks, but you know, trust me, there's an owl on it.
They said, "Hooters you got there?"
Yeah, yeah. Owls.
Yes.
Yep, timed perfectly well. But yes, Jackie O's, man, thanks for keeping us hydrated tonight.
All right, so we have more audio goal plan for you all this week. I'm actually very excited for this week because this feels like an old school cornhole drama kind of an episode,
you
and
know.
nothing gets my jollies off than.
So
a
it
little
kept
bit
us
of
around this
drama.
long.
Yes, correct. So before we get into all that stuff, we're going to recap the ACL signature number 4 in Fort Worth. We're going to touch on there's a TCL event just like down the road a little bit.
Yeah.
And then there was some drama throughout the weekend.
What?
We have dramatic readings.
Oh,
But before we get into anything else, we're going to let you know what's going on in our lives in a segment we call In and Around the Hole.
Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
Okay, so
yeah. Hang
This
on. Before we
weekend.
get into this,
I'm not
I
talking
just
about
want to.
yeah.
No. I just wanted to mention to the audience, your
Oh.
hat is fucking sweet.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Did your wife get that for you at that
Yes.
game? Yeah, that's a sweet hat.
So all right, so they had girls' weekend last weekend.
Yeah.
We talked about that. So when they went to the minor league baseball team, they're known as the Indianapolis Indians.
Yes.
So she's like, and I told her, I'm like, if they have anything cool, please let me know. You know, I love hats. So she sent me a whole list. And then it's funny. She's like, out of these 6, which one like are you leaning towards? And I'm like, the blue with the Indian
Powder
strip. And
blue,
she's like,
yeah.
I knew it. But then she showed me the back.
Yeah.
It is a dad strap. It's not my favorite backing.
No, it
But
works though.
I told her everything else trumped that. And she's like, really? I'm like, yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted it to say Indians. I didn't want the I. Like, I wanted to say Indians on it.
Full-blown
So
Indians.
mission complete.
Hell
She
yeah.
did it. She
It is
meant
sweet.
it. So it was perfect.
Yeah, I can't believe that they're allowed to have it and we can't.
But thank you.
Anyways, sweet hat.
I thought it matched with kind of with the jersey, and I thought because TCL was this weekend.
I see that.
Shout out to
I
our
see
dude CJ.
Yeah,
Love you.
I'm just still wearing my golf attire because I was like out and running around until about like 7.
I'm not
so.
gonna lie. I changed like 10 minutes before I came over here, showered, and then came over. So yeah, I'm with
Better
you.
man than me.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, so this weekend was kind of fucking crazy.
Dude, it was a
busy.
whirlwind for sure. Yeah.
It was very busy.
And
So
a lot of shit going on.
I was the free man kind of this weekend. My wife and kids head to Pittsburgh to see my in-laws. They're going to use the pool and the boat and all that stuff. So Friday night, I did absolutely nothing.
Was it glorious?
Yeah. And it was just like, it was just one of those, like, I ended up, the problem was, like, I fell asleep, like, too early.
Yeah.
And then I woke up at, like, 1 a.m. and I could not fall asleep again till 4.
It's the
Well,
worst.
Dane and I were leaving bright and early Saturday morning at 6. So I think I picked you up at, like, 6:30 to go to the Memorial Tournament in Columbus, which, first of all, it lived up to the hype. Like, it was
It's a beautiful
awesome,
course.
dude. It was
like,
awesome.
Yeah. We got like it was a sweet experience to be out there in like a little VIP section. Like,
So we
at a
started
home
the
base
day
and
off.
shit.
We get there. We do all the stuff. We check out a little bit of stuff. We go to the pro shop. We just see the driving range. We see everything. And then I'm such a loser that I knew all the tee time. So I told Dane, I'm like, Thomas is teeing off at 8:50. I look at my watch. It's like 8:53. I'm like, we can probably go catch up to him. We caught up to him by the second hole. And then we ended up just following him for the first 9.
Might as well. He was a solo player, so like we knew he was going to rip through it, and
we got to see the course.
yeah,
and get
honestly, the spot that we had the skybox at was at 14, so like there was no golfing like going on.
In that
anyways.
day, so I don't know if you checked, but I checked when I got home before I went to bed, and we had like 18,000 steps. I want to say 17,000 of those were that first 2.5 hours we were there. Like, we were just motoring through,
just walking around. Yeah.
So we get through 9, and we're like, all right, well, Dane's work has VIP tickets, and we have like this sweet booth thing at 14. So we're like, all right, well,
let's go up there.
By the time we go check this out, Thomas will be making the turn. It'll be perfect. It'll be perfect timing.
Beautiful.
And can I tell you that they was just like the perfect thing.
Right. Yeah.
It really was. It was. We like if you ever go to a golf tournament and have the option of some place to then go to, I highly recommend getting there early, finding a group of golfers that you like, following them for like 9 holes, and then go to your spot and chill.
Then hunker down. Yeah.
Because then you don't feel like you didn't see everything. Like we saw everything.
Yeah. We
saw a lot of
the
golf.
front 9.
Now, I would say we missed out on a fair share of golf only because there's 2 rain delays.
Yes.
The first rain delay was like an hour and a half. Once it passed, it was pretty steady stuff going through. So I was pretty happy. We were shorted like 8 groups because out of nowhere they're like, "Hey, we're postponing and the tournament's done." Because there's a
everyone
storm
telling us
coming.
like, oh, like they just saw like, well, I mean, at the first initial moment, they're just like, oh, like they saw lightning like south of us, like they was probably just gonna stay there. We're good. So like we decided let's go walk around and like check out some more shit, and then we started hearing people being like, yeah, they're like kicking everyone out, like we're getting evacuated. And we're like, what the hell? And meanwhile, our shit was up in the 14th hole, so we had to book it back there.
And now, mind you, we had happened to walk. We were like, let's walk down 12. It's the only thing like we really hadn't seen. So we walked to 12, not realizing we literally were almost like the furthest point away that we could have been.
Yes.
Now we get to 14 before it starts raining. We grab our stuff, and then they're like, hey, hate to do this to you guys, but you guys got to get the hell out of here. Like we're like closing this stuff down.
Yeah.
So as we're like crossing this bridge, it starts raining. Now we're not talking about like sprinkle. We're talking
it's like
fat fucking drops
out of nowhere.
You can't
Like
see
blink of an eye.
what 100 yards in front. I mean, it's just it's crazy.
Yeah.
Eventually, we duck inside this tent where 30 other people are because there was at least 3 walls to it.
Yeah.
And then eventually they let us into like one of their big ass buildings.
Like
we
a big
waited
enclosure,
out.
yeah.
But I mean, it was nasty. I mean, a bunch of shit had blown over. Trees came down. It was
and
hailing
stuff,
at one point. And I look at Dane. I'm like, we need to do something. Like, we can't just like stay here. I don't think. Like, this doesn't seem like the most
like there
stable
might be
thing.
a tornado, and like we're just sitting ducks right now. So like we'll see what happens.
But yeah, it was all in all, it was fun. It was a fun tournament. I love going to golf tournaments. It was really fun to see like just how good they are, and it's disgusting.
Hell yeah.
And then
they're professional golfers. So, I mean,
we were originally going to stay down there, but because the tournament got canceled, we ended up just heading back. But then it allowed us to golf first thing this morning.
Yeah.
So we went out, ripped 18 with Dad. Just to, like, it was just a fun round. Just go out, scramble, like just hit the ball. Didn't really care. But yeah, it was fun.
yeah, I should have drank more when we played.
I drove the ball finally. I figured out the driver. I finally busted it out today because I'm like, we're gonna scramble. Let's try it. And I will say that it was a typical dry summer golf day in Ohio.
Yes.
And my dad greatly benefited from it.
Oh, his rollouts were insane, but he also like anytime he could hit a downslope on a drive when he had like 150 yards in front of us, he did it. And that thing would just rocket forward and he definitely saved our butts on
the craziest
some
part
of them.
was that we had out of 3 par 5s, the only one we hit was the one we were furthest away.
Yeah. Right?
And that was the first time I hit a par 5, like a legit by myself par 5, like into.
Yeah, I mean you hosed that 3-wood right in there.
Dad hit a 50-footer. Like it was pretty cool. Like it was a fun day. It was good. And then I went home and did laundry and then did nothing. Sat there for a while, watched the golf tournament.
Yeah,
and it
speaking
just
of
kept
which,
going
like,
on.
Memorial, the fact that we
My goodness.
weren't there today
It
to
sucks.
witness all that drama definitely sucks because you had golf starting at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
all fucking day, and then it comes down to a fucking playoff
And twice.
and yeah, it was it sucked.
I
Definitely
mean-
sucked that we missed that action, but
Anyone that tells you is going to be a little disappointed that it wasn't like Fleetwood or Burns or
myself included. Like
Yeah.
you had the 2 like least likable guys in there in that moment. I hate to say that, but like
They're just new.
Yeah.
But everyone needs their first
you
win.
see it on their
now,
face,
But
though,
you need
like-
now. I don't know if you told. Driving to golf yesterday, I had put money on. I had money on Gerard anyways to be finished top 10, just
Yeah.
because it's been a thing. Like whoever does well the week before, and he took second last week.
Typically,
Whoever-
yeah.
It's just been playing really well going into like these bigger tournaments. So that
Kind of like
helped.
cornhole, like hot hand.
I was very excited with, I would say, an hour left in the tournament. I had Sam Burns as an outright winner, like pre-tournament, and I kind of forgot about it, and I was scrolling through myself. I'm like, oh shit, like this is like this would be very nice. Obviously, he did not win, but
I mean, the fact that he missed that putt on 18 to put him at 11 under.
yeah,
I guarantee you the stars would have aligned. If he makes that putt, nobody
Something
else.
happens, yeah.
I think
I
they all
agree.
tie at 11 rather than him hitting that birdie putt to go 12 under. I think it all just kind of comes into full circle.
Yep.
But wow.
That was a terrible pitch.
Yeah, just
Anyways.
watching some college baseball too, which is, by the way, College World Series, like best baseball I think to watch
Yeah,
until like playoff time for MLB, but like college baseball World Series, man, so much fucking drama.
Oh.
It's awesome.
it's so much.
But yeah, it was like you said, whirlwind of a goddamn weekend. Though,
I don't
dude.
think we've talked about it last week. What did you think of the Myles Garrett trade?
Okay, so yeah, we did trade Myles Garrett. I think it was right after we recorded, actually.
Like
that
like the
following
next
morning.
day. Yeah,
You texted me saying like we traded Myles Garrett, and I just needed like proof that it was real because I kept seeing shit pop up that day.
Yeah.
That like we were about to trade him.
yeah.
And I'm like, why? If you're gonna trade him now, why the fuck didn't you trade him last year? Like,
Okay.
to me, it was just I thought it was kind of pointless. But anyways, we end up trading him over to LA. We bring in Verse, who's a very talented defensive end, not obviously Myles Garrett level, but solid. And we get a first, second, and third round draft pick. Correct?
Yeah.
So.
In terms of football stuff, it's probably a smart move. It probably is a good move. In terms of like me being a fan and like you just typically don't see Hall of Fame guys move. Like first ballot Hall of Fame guys.
Yeah.
You don't see them get traded.
Especially a
for a
guy that
reason,
was
because
grown
people-
that way.
Yeah, because people like franchises recognize their overall value. And it's
Yeah.
not just on the field, it's off the field too. That's my only issue with it. Yes, did we get good value for Myles Garrett? I guess we'll see. Maybe if Verse lives up to his maybe potential, great.
Yeah.
But if not, then like sweet. Like then we lost a franchise guy, a good dude, who I'm actually kind of surprised. Just I'll be surprised to see. I'm interested to see how he does in the LA market.
True.
He's
'Cause
he's kind of a sensitive dude.
yeah, and
you know
he's
what I
kind
mean?
of
like,
he's weird.
yeah, he
like,
is.
he's a
Very-
weirdo.
Yeah, he is. Maybe he'll get along well in LA. Then who knows?
Yeah. So I mean, again, like, thank you, Myles Garrett, for your service. I'll openly admit that I was never the biggest Myles Garrett fan as a Clevelander, because while he's great at rushing the quarterback, I always had an issue with a guy not being on the field.
I think he changed
All that often?
I think he changed the last 2 seasons into a complete player. My biggest knock on him was I used to say TJ Watt was better. only
he couldn't
because
defend the run.
well, it's not even that. TJ Watt would affect the game in a way that they would win the game.
Yeah.
Like Myles Garrett with great stats, but like we weren't winning. These last two, like last year, he literally won us a game. You know what I mean? Like he was changing the game. Like the only reason we won is because he was on the field.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. He is a freak of nature, and and
One of one.
definitely deserves to be first ballot Hall of Famer for what he's done in the game.
Yeah.
Already to this date. If the rumors about Aaron Donald coming back come to fruition, like everyone watch out.
Oh.
I mean, I already think the Rams are outright favorites right now.
I don't know how
with
you
that
block
roster. I mean,
Yeah.
and if they bring
he's
Aaron Donald
even
back,
close to his prime, like
Have
even
you seen
close-
him?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
he's still a fucking monster,
I know.
Sean. Like that dude's. We got to see him last year at
I don't
that
think
game.
he's dumb. I think he knows that keep myself in shape just in case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
He can literally be a rent a player for like years that they're trying to just win a Super Bowl, like just go balls to the wall for one season. And
so I'm sad to see him go. I know it's completely random, but
no, I mean it is sad, but he was never coming back if the Browns didn't hire Schwartz as the head coach. So the fact that we were doing a full regime change, this is what, number 4 in his career. Yeah, I don't think he was there for it. So
yeah,
and I don't blame him, honestly.
I get it.
But we also, traded like 3 first-round picks for Deshaun Watson, who's not like a first ballot Hall of Famer, and then we traded away a first ballot Hall of Famer for a player and 1 first-round pick.
Sure.
All
All right.
right.
Can we? Can I
Sean.
rant on 2 things real quick?
I mean, I guess.
All right. So first thing.
if you must.
First thing, I get that warmer weather's out, and I am not anti people on their bikes on the road. Okay, I'm not. I get it. You got to share the road. Is it annoying at times? Absolutely. Anyone that drives a car would definitely agree. It's certainly annoying.
Get the fuck off the road.
It's a little annoying. All right. I'm not saying get off the road, but it's a little annoying. My primary issue is if you were on a bike and you were on the road, that means that you were a vehicle on the road and you have to obey the fucking same laws that I have to.
Yes.
I had a guy in our neighborhood the other day that was riding his bike on the road. I was making a right at a stop sign and I passed him on the right hand side and I was making a right. And he tried just not stopping at the time, just going right past me. I almost hit him.
That's not how that
I'm
works.
like, dude,
Sean.
what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you have to, like, it's a stop sign. You still have to stop. Like, you don't just get to
He's
like
like, no,
just
I'm
fucking go because you're on a bike.
Then I have to put my foot down. All right. I can't stop moving. That's what his answer would be.
Drives me, and I have to deal with them all the time on the parkway.
Yes, dude. The Parkway is the worst. All these like fake Tour de France people.
Oh, dude.
The Parkway is literally designed to ride a fucking bike
Right.
on these beautifully smooth paved asphalt, huge track.
Yeah.
All around yet they choose to go on the roads.
Yeah.
And then they're never like on the 2 feet to the right that they're supposed to be. They're always like 4 feet over.
And I know I'm gonna sound so old right now. That and like every fucking teenager has a motorized scooter right now.
Bro.
And just go away, please. Like, my God, it's so very annoying.
And in our city, those are not legal to be on sidewalks. So they're supposed to be on streets. Yet I only see them on fucking sidewalks and they just rip through everything.
Yeah.
Like no recourse.
Crazy, man.
I saw this there's a video of this girl in I think it was Shaker Heights just ripping on an e-bike. Cops stopped at a stop sign.
Yeah.
Rolls through and she just plows right into the side of him. And his like side camera picked it up. And he literally opens the door. He's like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
My other little mini rant is did you happen to catch the picture I posted
I mean,
on Facebook?
yes. And I'm guilty of staring at a nacho or two
dude,
in that way,
first of all,
especially
yes.
when it's like got the perfect bite. That one looked pretty good.
Somebody sent me the picture and I was like trying to think of like how I wanted to caption it. And I thought I captioned it actually pretty funny. Now, what I was going to do, and I ended up posting it, and I was going to have him, instead of having the nacho, I was going to put it like our logo or something.
Yeah.
Like just something like that. I kept it the same, just post up there. I get this fucking comment. All right. And this is just rubs me the wrong way. Key West Cornhole, calling him a great American, one of the nicest strangers ever met. And that like the only reason we have a platform is because of this guy. Now,
Are we sure that's not Stacy's burner account?
I just shut the fuck up and like wipe your chin for 2 seconds. Like, it's just a joke. Like, I'm sure, like, again, I've talked to Stacy 2 or 3 times already this year, like at events. He has zero problem. He gets it. He understands it's a joke. I guarantee you he has no problem with it whatsoever.
He probably chuckled a little bit at it.
100%.
Like,
it's supposed to be funny.
That nacho was good.
That's all it was. 100%. Listen, he was staring at it. Like, there's nothing wrong. It just caught in the moment. It's fine what it is.
It's a viral moment. Just caught on camera. Sucks to suck. But it was funny.
Just annoying. Just have a sense of humor, people.
Like,
for fuck's sake.
The world is
it's so annoying.
Was a much better place when we could laugh. And now, like, everyone's offended by something.
And then, like, you know what? Like, a year from now, when no one's talking about this shit, don't come bothering me.
Yeah.
Don't come knocking. Like, just shut the fuck up and go in Key West. Just shut the fuck up. Go Jimmy Buffett. You know what I mean? Like, down this place. Like, shut the fuck up.
Key West Cornhole, like 20 members strong.
All right. It was a Texas-filled weekend of cornhole. All right. You had 2 events. You had the ACL signature number 4, and then you had the TCL, I think it was signature 6. In Carrollton. Ironically, that's where I lived. I used to live in Carrollton. For a little Carrollton.
Carrolltown.
Worked in Plano. So they were about 40 minutes apart.
Okay.
Venues. I got some funny videos sent from ACL venue versus TCL venue, and the vibes are just very different.
And we've mentioned that many times on the podcast. Like,
no change, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want this particular thing is not going to turn into like a TCL versus ACL thing, but we've said it for a long time. TCL's done a very good job of creating a culture, like a fun party atmosphere culture. The people that go there love to do it, and that's their thing, and it is fun. Like, to an outsider, it's a great event. ACL, again, it's a little bit more serious. It's where the best of the best in theory want to go, and
for sure, yeah. I mean, to me, it's ACL is a bunch of people that love the competition. TCL is a bunch of people, like, yes, they love competition too, but they're more there for like the vibe.
Correct.
Like, if they're not, like, if they don't have it that weekend, it doesn't matter. They're still gonna have a great time.
It's like a party where there happens to be a cornhole tournament going on.
Yes, very true.
And ACL, you're like, is there a library in here, or like, why does where are these loud thuds I keep hearing about?
TCL is a cornhole event. ACL is a cornhole tournament.
Yeah, that's true.
There we go.
Yeah. Well said. Well, wow.
Hey, look at that.
Profound.
Hey,
shit.
I believe I've said that exact statement on this pod a couple times, but hey.
All right. So let's start with the ACL signature number 4 in doubles. We had Gabriel Clausen and Ethan Farias take it down.
Look at that.
They're a team that Clausen's been so good that I'm always surprised that like this duo as a doubles, he hasn't like really made a bigger splash sooner. Again, doubles is just so hard. There's so many good teams, but it seemed like it's just a matter of time.
For sure.
They're both really, really good.
They finally popped up. I mean, Clausen's he is actually, I'm very like surprised because when you watch his game, it's not like the super flashy one. Like he's an absolute killer. I mean, he's the closest thing I think right now to like Richard's approach.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's a right-handed Richard. Yeah. So that's what I said. When I watched him in person in Ohio, I watched a lot of his games. I'm like, oh shit! Like he approaches the game very similar. Like, and that makes sense now.
He doesn't fuck around with shit. Like if he can just push through it, sometimes he'll just play that game. Like,
well, he's dominating juniors too because he plays so smart.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
He's willing to just take a game to 60 rounds if it has to.
Correct. 100%. So they take down doubles. You want to pull up the brackets?
I can do that. Bing. All right. So doubles A.
Taking down bracket A, we had Jackson Gore and Zach Aiken over David Morse and Ethan Walker. Gore and Aiken were one of those teams that I was happy to see the Gore brothers split up. Talent-wise, it seemed to make sense. They hadn't really gotten too much to click consistently. But again, the talent's there.
To me, Jackson's always been a streaky guy. Mm-hmm. So when he gets hot, like, good night. I mean, the kid's really, really hard.
I don't think anyone feeds off of like positive performance by him and big shots than Jackson Gore.
Yeah. 100%.
Like, it really does feed off well. And they started off red hot. I mean, they sent Smith and Richards to the losers bracket.
And by the way, just a little caveat here. Holy bracket A.
Yeah, what
the name power in this bracket is bananas.
So in bracket A alone, you had Smith and Richards who get knocked down the bracket, loser bracket early by Gore and Aiken.
Yeah.
You have Mike Hoffman and Lester Jr. obviously stuck.
Clearly, yeah.
Cody Henderson, Justin Rule. All right. And it only gets better.
Yes.
All right. You have Morrison Walker. You had Graham and Trzynski. You had Hissner and Birchfield.
I think that's pretty much like the top of the top. I mean,
Almanza and Wells. I mean, it was a very deep bracket. No one, when they pulled up bracket A, was like super pumped,
yeah,
like super psyched.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it, it's like, holy shit, like you guys are just
nobody.
Yeah, it's just everyone's just trying to beat up on each other.
Yep,
it's not very nice.
In bracket B,
Bing.
We had Ethan Ferris and Gabriel Kloss take down over Costanza and Sliker in the losers bracket final against Costanza, Sliker, Wiedenfeld, and Roybal. I know it's interesting. Roybal made a little post afterwards saying that when they play in Mesa, he hopes that he'll have fans too.
Yeah,
I'm assuming Costanza being from like pretty close, that's still TCL range too. I'm assuming he probably had
he'll hit, yeah.
And you made a really good point. They're WTF guys.
Yeah, Texas
are they not?
guys. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
So
yeah.
They're WTF guys. That's a Texas stronghold. Like that's gonna be like they're gonna be
they
a
were
little
all
loud.
definitely there.
100%.
Yeah, they roll deep.
Wiedenfeld and Roybal, they end up falling. They take third place. You had Soto and Shearer and Adrian Clark and Colt Kenner tied for fourth.
Honestly, Windsor Belvin.
Yeah,
Right
and just
in there,
solid,
too.
man.
Solid,
Like,
man.
Again, I will be I will put my hand up and be the first one to admit that when they announced the pairing, I'm like, it's just not going to work. Like, I just don't see it working. They've been arguably one of the most consistent teams in the
for
league.
sure, 100%. Yeah, they've been throwing really.
Well, they've
really
made
well.
2 broadcasts already, right?
Yeah,
they made the first one and the third one, right? Yeah, I mean they've been really, really good. So tip of the cap, they've been having a great season. Bracket C, you had Justin Burton Jr. and Cash Chamness take down Spencer Fabunar and Tony Forbes. Again, Forbes and Fabunar just knocking on the door. Just like, getting so
Matt and
close.
Brett Guy had a nice showing.
Yeah, Guy Nation again, very, very steady. I think they're like 11th.
Yeah,
preseason. That's right. They're kind of right where I feel like they belong. You know what I mean? Like not world beaters, but they're just a really tough out still right now. You had Landis and Hodit. They take fourth, and then you had like Eric Davis and Austin Waskow. They finished right around there, tied with Jack McKinney and Jace Fleischer, who's been that team's been hot recently.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, for sure. I mean, Jace has been thrown out of his mind.
Bracket D, we had Colin Powers and Richard Nyberg taking one down. Their second, I think this is their second bracket win. So second broadcast appearance, very solid. They take down Logan Chamberlain and Gavin Cano. That's a big win. They had to come back and double dip. And again, Chamberlain and Cano, yeah, man, that's a hometown. Yeah. And you know that again, they practice like down the road from where these things are. Like they're grinding, you know, like they wanted this one bad.
They did.
So that tip of the cap to Powers and Nyberg, like that's not
and
easy to get 2
dip.
scoops. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had to get 2 scoops. So
game 2 was 21-20. So like, I got to see that shit. I haven't seen.
I'll go back and watch
the match because that one I'm sure was a nail biter. And then the finals, you had Powers Nyberg beat Gore Aiken, and then Farias Clausen took down Burton Jr. and Chamness, and then obviously
in the finals,
Clausen Farias took it down in big fashion over Powers and Nyberg, 22-2.
We were going through doubles earlier,
yeah,
and we were just kind of talking about like not necessarily like teams that were doing well, but like teams that early on in the season we didn't know what they were going to do with, and like whether we thought it was like kind of like a disappointing start for them. One of the teams that like really stuck out to me, that a player that's been considered among his peers as like probably a top 10 player like in the world
his entire career
for a very long time now, Devin Harbaugh. The Sims Harbaugh experiment doesn't seem to be working out too well. They're currently ranked 53rd. And you really like both dudes. You know what I mean? It just doesn't seem like
they're both good for the game.
They are.
It's just really good. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't work.
Halbert and Ty Thompson.
Yeah, another one that like again, it's not like they've had flashes.
Yeah,
but not like the consistency is definitely.
I have a feeling that that's
right
never going to be part of Ty Thompson's game. Is consistency.
No, I think it's just when he feels it.
Yeah,
he's just going to be a tough out that.
And when
day.
he's playing well, like he's among the best, and we've seen it in person. But yeah, it's kind of one of those interesting ones. What do we think about Soto and Shearer? They're sitting at 16th.
So I mean, Soto made a big move
early.
And we were just surprised that like he went with Shearer too. Like that, we didn't really see that pairing coming up. For as good as Soto's been the last 3 seasons, this has not been very good. Not what I expected from them in doubles.
Yeah, it's not elite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even in singles, like it's not like I'm not saying he's off right now because he can go win the worlds and I wouldn't be shocked.
No, not at all.
But it just hasn't been like as polished of a season as I would like to see Sammy in his third year now.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all it is.
I'm there with you.
One of the teams I think is a little disappointing is like Almanza and Wells. Just I like the two names and I know like the talent that's there. It's just like, again, Noah Almanza's just never quite been able to like really put it together since he's been a pro.
Yeah, and like I thought their vibes would have kind of carried them through like to be consistently better than what they've been.
I wrote down Kano and Chamberlain, and it sounds crazy because they're ranked fourth.
Yes.
And I don't know, like I would really like to ask, like if you had Truth Serum and you give it to them, are they happy with how their season is? I mean, because again, they're top 5 team right now.
But I mean, I think they wanted to be that 1A.
Yeah,
They wanted to be what Wiedenfeld and Roybal started the season at.
agreed. I think, and it's a weird, again, Colin Hodit right now, you're gonna hear his name some.
Yeah.
He's currently ranked number 1 player in the world, right, in singles. You have Gage Landis, who's 11th.
Yeah.
You have two top 11 players. It seems like a
Just
recipe
not
that
translating well to
everything
to
else. It
doubles.
works for all the other doubles teams that work. Look at Smith and Richards,
Yeah.
2 top 10 players in the world, translate directly into doubles. It just hasn't quite worked out as well as I would like it to for Hoda and Landis.
I'm there with you.
They're
man.
15th, you know
especially
what I mean?
just for how well that they're throwing right now. Like, yeah. But I mean, again, we're mentioning all these teams that it's like I would never be surprised if they just popped off and won one.
Perhaps, and I think, to me, like I think probably the biggest disappointment so far this year has got to be Graham and Trzynski.
Yes.
I mean, going into the season, they were on everyone's like top 3.
And they're not even, I mean, top 50 right now.
They're 26th. But like
Right.
if I were making a
Doesn't
top
feel
10
like top
list,
50.
I know that's what I'm saying, and it's like it sounds crazy to leave them off, but like it's getting to that point where you almost have to.
Yeah, I mean, I think as sad as it is, I just think Trzynski's just not having a great year throwing right now. I mean, it's showing in the singles performance too. So, yeah, it's a little disappointing because they were definitely one of my favorite teams to always watch, and they're just not quite putting it together right now.
For sure. All right, in singles.
Singles. Bing. Speaking of which, look at that guy.
And this is bracket A.
This is bracket A.
Bracket A. 2 names that we just mentioned. Jacob Trzynski takes down bracket A over Gage Landis. So who are some of the other names here?
Now he finally is starting to put it together, so watch out for them. No.
All right, so Mason Trader, he takes 3rd. You have Caleb Chambers. All right, it's kind of a weird bracket.
It is.
Tony Smith gets knocked out a little early. Colin Hodig gets knocked out by Tony Smith early. All right, so kind of a weird day in bracket A. Worked out well. Who did Trzynski beat on his journey?
Let's see. Let's see on this side. There he is. So Spencer Fabianar.
All right, solid win. Colin Hodig, very solid.
Then came back and beat
Clayton Kennedy.
And then Landis. And Landis again.
Okay, very solid.
Oh, yeah.
Bracket B, yeah, I'm assuming Mark Richards wins. Oh no,
Wiedenfeld took it
That's
down
right, yeah.
over. Mr. Richards had to beat him a couple times to make it happen. Good on him. Ethan Walker, good showing.
It's a tough
Tommy
bracket, man. Tommy Sliker,
Jordan
yeah.
Power,
Chris Kingsbury.
Yeah.
Matt Guy. Yeah, bracket B is pretty low. Mike
Chad
Hoffman.
Hunt, Mike Hoffman.
Shout out to Mike Hoffman making a
Look at
little
you,
run. Look
buddy.
at that.
Couldn't quite get over Zeb Smith, though, but
Could not.
you'll get him next time.
And I believe that's like kind of a home game for Zeb, though, right? He's
I
a
believe
Texas
so,
boy,
yeah,
right?
he's
Yeah, so
Texas,
good for
yeah.
Zeb. Nice run there.
Yeah, Wiedenfeld, nice run, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Bringing it home to bracket C. Again, another
Look at that.
humans. Humans making a nice run.
Humans
You have Gabriel
lovely
Clausen taking it down over Jamie Graham. Jamie Graham just grinding. He tried to pull out 2 scoops. Clausen put the brakes on it, wins the second game 22-20. You had Jimmy Humans taking 3rd. Eddie G. Steady Eddie, man. Just still, I mean, what is this? Probably his 7th or 8th year as a pro?
You got to be, yeah.
Like, and just putting together another
still
very
steady
solid
Eddie.
season.
Yeah. I mean, that's
And then in bracket D,
Alex Rawls
yeah, Windsor with another,
Windsor
yeah,
and-
Brett Guy, Eric Davis, pretty solid. Good blend.
Bracket D, Logan
Our
Chamberlain.
eventual champion, right?
Yes.
Logan Chamberlain takes it down over Zach Aiken. Had to take 2 games to do it.
Scoops. Tony Forbes with a nice run.
This is the one thing that we've said about Chamberlain, that he's perhaps more willing than most players to just absolutely grind. And he takes it seriously.
Yep.
And he treats it like a profession.
It is, yeah.
And
it
he
is
practices, and you know what I mean? Like, it's especially at these signature events. Like, you know, you'll find him sitting down and resting and like just taking care of himself. And I mean, he had to grind. I mean, he had to win 2 games there. He had to come back to the losers bracket. So give the cap to Chamberlain.
Hell yeah. I mean, awesome to win in front of the home crowd too.
Is he where? Okay, so where do you put? Like, I still have Hodit. I'll give Hodit the nod.
Yeah.
Still above him right now. Like, but overall power rankings, where, I mean, Chamberlain might be.
I think he's
3,
2 or 3. I mean, Richards didn't have the best showing at this.
I'm still giving Mark the 1, just because again, anybody, just the level of consistency.
I mean, I always say not best showing. What do you take, like 3rd or 4th in his bracket?
Second.
Like
He
second.
lost to
in his
Wiedenfeld.
bracket? Oh, that's right. Yeah. So still second in his bracket. Still not the best showing though, because we're not seeing him.
To me, that's what I've always said about Mark, and that's when you know you're elite of the elite.
Yeah.
Is when you can take second in the bracket and be like, just he doesn't have his best
disappointed.
today.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, are you fucking serious?
but all these other people are like, oh yeah, good showing. You correct. Took 4th in your bracket.
Correct. So I'm still giving Mark the number 1 spot. I
Just
think
a
he's
different
earned
level
it.
of
And then I'm
standards.
going to give Hodit, and then Hodit and Chamberlain are like right there, but I'm going to give the nod to Hodit, not giving into recency bias. But yeah, I think those are probably the top 3 dudes right now.
That's hard. I mean, again,
And Chamberlain was not known when he first started as a singles guy. We thought for a long time he's just the anchor for Justin Bird Jr. giving the bags back.
When he
He's
first
going to play this
started.
tactical game, but he's really worked the singles game, and it's developed very nicely.
yes, 100%.
Heck yeah.
So
All
you
right.
had, is it time for that weird question that we were gonna,
Almost.
or is it dramatic reading time?
It is dramatic reading time.
Oh, buddy.
In a world where bean bags have brought men to their knees, social media serves as sanctuary for keyboard warriors. Time for the dramatic readings.
This was on the 856 Cornhole page.
Love it.
It's by Kevin O'Brien. Before I make my post tomorrow, just know we all know you did. Hope you can sleep at night. Super messed up on their end. Don't worry, I'll at them tomorrow. Hope you can sleep at night, especially since it was a charity event. All for some money. Anyways, it was a great turnout. My post will be heading up tomorrow. Thank you, Hawks Wrestling Boosters Club, for a great time. Okay, so
All right. So who?
what's the context?
Yeah.
And what are the name drops? All right, so he goes on tomorrow and basically or today, and he makes this like long post thanking everybody for going out, blah 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 blah. Apparently, what happened after rounders, they split into 2 brackets: the pro bracket or the A bracket, and then the B bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, what happened was this guy named Mike Rosen, who is one of like the top 3 players like in the Delaware Cornhole League,
Okay.
was throwing left-handed on purpose during rounders just to get into the B bracket. His partner, who was Sean Clark, was allowing it to happen. They went 0-4 in rounders, and then they blew out everybody in the B bracket.
Just
Blew him
win-
out.
win
Just
a little bit of
absolutely,
money.
yeah. And like his guy's PPR went through the roof, everything. Now, here's the issue. How much? The first place in bracket A,
Yes.
$500.
Mhm.
First place in bracket B, guess how much?
$50.
$500.
Really?
Yes.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Okay, so
You can't have that kind of dispersion
correct. So okay,
and
so
expect people to not be assholes. All right. Like
Right.
let us learn lessons here.
let
folks.
us okay. First,
Jesus.
let's start off by saying, let's publicly shame this motherfucker. I want to pull his name again. Mike Rosen, you're a giant piece of shit.
Yes, you're a douche.
You're a
All right?
huge
Yeah,
douchebag.
mega douche.
Especially at a charity tournament, right?
yeah.
Like and this was like clearly like for a high school wrestling club team. Like there's a
and
bunch
if you're
of
gonna,
dads
if
that
you're gonna
are,
do that, then donate the money back.
and first of all, how like, you're doing it at a wrestling event? How dumb can you be? Like, you know, so I'm sure some of those
They're gonna be
dads
able
would
to take
love
you
to meet
down
you again.
and then
Yeah.
just like roll around on the ground with you a bunch. All right.
Ground and
Yeah,
pound.
watch that. John, you're not allowed to punch in wrestling. All right.
But like clearly, if you're And I did my homework. I checked on our good old friend Cornhole Cobbler.
Yes.
All right, he does his weekly Delaware Cornhole post.
Always.
And once you know that when he posts the top 10 players of the week, number 2 for several weeks, and the most recent post was Mike Rosen, averaging 9.17 PPR with only a 6% bag off percentage.
Imagine that.
So like clear. And if you're gonna go, I'm not friends with the guy on Facebook, only has like 3 posts or whatever. If I only have to scroll down one post and it's a picture of you with a cornhole board holding up a number 1, and you're in the B bracket at a charity tournament, again, you're just a giant piece of shit.
Yeah. Like
Right.
that's
That's firmly established. Mike Rosen,
but
giant
he's
piece
also
of
a
shit.
piece of
Your
shit
partner
that's
is just as
$500
bad.
richer.
And his partner's the same way. Like he has pictures of him like with cornhole stuff. So like whatever. If you're running this tournament, I hopefully, unfortunately, it's a learning curve, right? If you're gonna have an A and a B bracket, your B bracket makes either no money,
Yes.
and that you give them prizes, or it's minimal money. Like you said, $50 should have been it.
Yeah.
And you make the A bracket, that's where all the money's
What kind of
at.
a charity tournament has just $1,000?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
How's it make the charity some money? Like what are we doing?
And
here?
here's the
Like, I
biggest
don't even
thing
care
is
if that was donated
you
from
win.
people. You
Okay,
take some of that to the charity.
If we want a charity tournament, it's customary.
Yes.
You give back some of it.
Of course. Give me my entry fee. Thanks for a great tournament. I'll donate the rest back.
Correct.
Like that's what I was here for. It was a good time. You guys provided that. Thank you.
These guys apparently took their picture and just ditched.
Of course.
Hightail. I mean,
Yeah.
again, we're not
Because they knew
expecting
what they
them.
did.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I would argue that it probably should have been maybe noticed sooner. But if you're playing in a B, like a lower division, against a bunch of people aren't used to playing in cornhole, they're not going to know. You know what I mean? Like
the hard part is like if you're gonna let rounders dictate what the pro and B division is,
correct.
you have to have money variance that way. Just to
Especially
stop the
if this
sandbagging.
Kevin guy knew him. Like
Yes.
knew of him, like you know who he is, you know he's a cornhole guy. When you're making the bracket out, if you happen to see him go 0-4 in
Yeah,
rounders,
be like, oh, sorry,
you go
but-
talk to him real quick.
Yeah.
Be like, guess what? You guys are gonna be the low bracket in the top. Like,
Yeah,
and
you're
you
the
just
last seed in this one
yeah
because I
automatically
know you
put
guys
them in.
fucking
Yeah,
sandbag.
exactly. And as a director, you can do that.
Yes.
Like you have all the power.
and
Now,
if they want to fucking pout and go home, then bye. Thanks
it
for
is
your
a
money.
shitty
It's
situation.
charity.
I hope he hears this and he decides like to do the right thing, donate the money back, and whatever, and all's forgiven.
Yes.
As a director, you just got to learn from this. You can't do payouts.
Yeah, can't have
that
them
big
be
in the
equal,
B bracket.
like,
You're
yeah.
just welcoming every piece of. Oh my god, can you imagine the Cleveland cornhole scene if that was happening?
100%.
Oh,
yeah.
in rounders, it'd be like a 4. Guys would be averaging a 4 PPR.
We'd have 12 former pros in the B bracket
Oh,
trying to take home fucking $500.
crazy.
But
yeah.
yeah, that's just like I hate to victim blame on that, but like 100%, like that's because you set it up that way.
It's like, do you hate the player or you hate the game?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
We've
I mean,
seen
he had an
enough of it.
opportunity.
Yeah, we've
that's what
seen
I'm
enough of
saying.
it that
Like,
he's just exploiting.
at least they won.
Yeah,
I mean, they still had to
true.
go and win.
They still, yeah, but it sounded like they didn't.
It's 100%
really have to try
a
that hard to
sandbagging
do it.
piece of shit move, and I don't
Yes.
respect it at all. But like, I get it though.
Thing is, like, if I go to a tournament that like nobody throws cornhole at, guess what I'm not doing? Like,
Yeah.
fucking caring.
And listen,
I'm just out there to like chuck bags and like I'll hit a couple cool
this
shots.
guy
but I'm gonna
happened to
shoot
do it
every
at a
shot.
tournament where this guy was involved in cornhole enough to be on Facebook and publicly shame them. This kind of shit happens all the time.
Yep, everywhere.
All the time.
Yep.
Like to the point where we've told people, like friends of ours, like if you're gonna have a cornhole tournament, like you can't like publicly
Yes.
post it.
Can't post it out. Yeah.
Or if you do, like you got to let us know and we'll try to like kind of police like who's showing up to this thing, because we know like what would happen. 100%. Especially if you're going to pay out $500 in the loser bracket.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's crazy. All right, we got one more.
One more.
All right, this is by Brian Richardson on our favorite, Addicted to Cornhole. Seeing too many pros not having their pro jersey at a signature event. If you're a pro at a pro-only event, you should have your jersey. You're issued 2 jerseys. You promote a sponsor's chance to have your brand displayed on national television. Now you don't have it. Now you have to wear someone else's jersey with their sponsors, or a basic plain jersey without your sponsors. If I was your sponsor, I'd be pretty upset. You're a pro contracted player. You should be prepped with your jersey. If not, I think the ACL should impose some sort of penalty or fine. Heck, the sponsor should too. Now, this is something that I've mentioned
We've been saying this
a couple hundred times on the show. It drives me crazy. And I hate the fact that it's a Draggin Bags player is one of them that is going to come to everybody's mind.
Yep.
Because Ryan Wiedenfeld throwing in an extra small jersey is not a great look. And like, Ryan Wiedenfeld's a great dude. We liked him a lot. Very nice kid.
Yeah.
It is not asking a whole lot for an adult to pack a jersey just in case you at least get on the fucking broadcast. It's really not. Like, I'm sorry. Like, there's
not that hard.
There's just no excuse. Now, I know somebody said like they're not issued. Like, we have to buy the jerseys. You know that when you sign the contract.
Yep.
And at the ACL, like, you got to start doing something. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, if you guys want to be like a serious league, there again, you listen to the pajama pants thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is one of those things. It's got to be a thing.
Well, honestly, like,
and what are you paying for? First of all,
that,
if you're a fucking sponsor,
I don't accept the excuse of, oh, like, we have to buy the jersey. Yeah, you're also sponsored.
If I was
if
a
you have sponsors
sponsor,
to throw on your jersey,
and you were on
then
broadcast, and you had
have the
no
money to get a
representation.
jersey.
Oh, it would not be
Yeah.
good. Like,
Yeah.
okay, you're going to return the money then? Like,
yeah, it's just that would, and I'm sure some of these
there's a difference between
contracts
being
do have
sponsored
penalties.
and accepting charity.
Yeah.
And I think that there's some confusion here with a lot of pro players.
Yep. Yeah,
Right?
it's 100%. They're like, oh, like, do you want to just donate to me to help my journey? It's like, no, motherfucker, I want some ROI here. Like, you're a pro player. We need to sell bags and shit. Like, that's
Again,
what you're
we've
here
said this for a long time. The ACL pros now are paving the way for what could or could not be a successful league in the future. So little things that they do now, they matter in the long run. And again, like, wearing a pro jersey might not be the end of the world, right? Like, maybe they should have gone the route of just letting people have personality and just wearing whatever they want, right? Like, I don't know what the right call is, but I know that there's rules for it, right?
Yeah.
And putting an extra small jersey and just looking ridiculous and just looking out and just looking unpolished doesn't make it look like a professional league.
It doesn't. You are correct, Sean. You are correct.
So yeah.
Ugh.
So
Yeah,
we had this one idea.
we
to do.
did.
Like
Yeah.
a little, like, not necessarily kind of like, not necessarily a draft, but kind of like a brain exercise that we wanted to do.
Discussion, Yeah.
We were talking while we were watching college baseball. We were talking about like what programs would be awesome. Like, if you were a college baseball player or a high school baseball player, which awesome college program would it be to get recruited by?
Yes.
So
You want to stick with baseball?
yeah, girls,
All right.
who would you go with first?
So I think, like, first and foremost for baseball, for me, just because they kind of like toe a line for me, but I would go with UNC
Okay.
first and foremost, just because, I mean, I also love their basketball program. So if I happen to be there for baseball and get to watch a bunch of basketball games, that's kind of a bonus.
Okay.
Plus, they're a really good baseball program.
I would probably Texas would be very high on that list. So I'd
Yes.
probably go Texas. I've always been a sucker for their uniform colors.
Dude,
the
100%.
burnt orange, like
Yeah,
it just,
it looks clean. It looks good in
Yeah.
the gray.
yeah, and
Fucking orange hats, sick as hell.
yeah, and like, and their stadium's awesome. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like the environment's there. The other team, and it might be a little bit of a surprise, but again, I kind of like the color scheme. They're always seem to be pretty relevant in baseball. Vanderbilt.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a good school.
Yeah.
I would go the other route. You went with like a reputable school, but I figured, like, I'm a baseball player. Let's go like to a spot where I can have like the best off season,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna choose Arizona State.
That's good.
Right.
Pick, yeah.
Plus, also sweet jerseys. Party school, well documented, and your off season is like the cool months of Arizona where you can still be outside and enjoy it.
Yeah. Can't really argue that.
Right? I know.
It's
I know.
a really good one.
It's a great pick. I
That
know.
was a really good one.
Number 3 for me, just because it would be an experience in itself, and if they would be willing to take me out there, I would go Hawaii.
Oh, that would be kind of sick.
Just get out there, like.
Do they have a baseball program? I'm assuming.
I think
right?
so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They do.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be cool as hell. Get out there and play a little baseball on the islands.
I'm trying. There's certain like college teams that have like cool traditions.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like is it Texas Tech that does the when a pitcher throws like more than 2 straight balls, they all start like they start counting how many straight balls he does. Like the whole crowd like shouts at him. I'm trying to
I
remember.
mean, again, whoever does that, it's awesome.
Like that's what I'm saying. I
that's the
love.
kind of
That's
shit
why I
that's
love
sweet.
college baseball. The other one I did mention was just because I'd be a sucker and you get some sweet ass swag.
Yes.
Oregon,
Dude, any
Like-
sport for Oregon, they're like their jerseys and all their color schemes are sick.
and again, our high school colors were green and gold, so I'm definitely a sucker for the green.
Yes,
and,
but they're Kelly green and gold.
Yeah.
We're a little like darker with
a
ours,
little bit.
but man,
Yeah, more sophisticated.
yeah, definitely like the Kelly though is just it looks fucking sweet.
It does.
Yeah, I will give you that 100%.
100%. It does. Yes, it's a little more vibrant.
Yeah, I mean, I think last one that I'd probably give like a nod to I'd have to go with like a Florida school or
Oh,
like
yeah.
a Cali school like on the coast, like Pepperdine or something. Like just somewhere that's just going to be gorgeous all year round, but like
Like a Florida State or Florida or
yeah, any of those schools. But
Miami.
like, it's also hard like when you're in Florida for baseball, just because like there's so many distractions around there too. Like,
Yeah.
it's the best.
For sure.
I mean, that's why I would choose Arizona State like that. But yeah, honestly, like college baseball is just, I love it, man. It's a bummer that we don't get more of it out here year round. But anytime the playoff or the World Series are on, I love catching these games
Oh yeah. Oh, terrible play by
because of
first
shit
base.
like that.
Yeah.
It's not crisp baseball, and it just like it reminds you of how much can actually go wrong when you watch professionals. You're like, you guys are so good at defense.
Speaking of baseball woes.
Yes. So what's the latest update on your softball team?
Dude, we're 1-3.
Okay.
We lost our last 2 games by 19 runs. It's very frustrating. Our last game, I love my dad, but like the last game, it's against the other team that we think like it's going to be probably 50-50 when we can beat them. There's another team in the league. We're not going to fucking beat them. Like, it's just like, it's going to be a murder. It's who we play tomorrow. It's just, I'm not even looking forward to going, but like, it is what it is. Like, just a slaughter. I'm just going to
you gotta just take it for what it is.
put one on the chin and
Hope
like,
that they
let's
can
just-
learn something.
Yeah, correct. Just do something. But in this league, it's kind of like a premium to get outs, right? We've kind of discussed this.
Yeah.
We had 2 outs, nobody on,
Okay.
3 times in the game. And they scored 11 runs in those situations.
Yeah, that's painful.
They literally batted
Can we just
around
get
after they
one?
got 2 outs.
Yeah. Can we just get one out?
Like to the point where I had one of like our better, like more athletic girls at pitcher. And with bases loaded, that's basically you gear up in this league, put your better players at first, third, and pitcher.
Can you
Like-
make swaps like if that situation
I'm
happens?
not gonna do that, but I try to rotate all girls, right?
Like,
But I put a pretty
trying to go for a
solid girl at
shutout.
pitcher. I felt comfortable when they bases loaded, 2 outs, felt pretty good. Literally, soft ground ball gets hit right to her. Instead of using her glove, she just tries to pick it up with her hand. She misses it, girl scores. So I'm like, hey, next time, remember what we've worked on all season. Remember the ready position, ground ball, hand on top. I want you to do that, and then you're just gonna run home. Cool? She's like, got it. 2 more times. She does the same thing. We're talking back-to-back plays. I am trying so hard not to lose my shit. I end up just going and sitting down on the bench. I just sat on the bench.
Can't do it anymore. These girls
for
just
a
don't
minute.
listen.
Yeah, just for a minute. I get home that night, and now, mind you, my daughter did not drive home with me. She walked home with my mom or with my wife.
Yeah.
And I get home, my wife's like, "You need to talk to your daughter. She is mad at you." And I'm like, "What?" So I get up to her room. She's like, "You and Papa seem pretty mad at us after the game." I'm like, "I'm not mad. I'm just like annoyed that you guys, like, some of the girls aren't listening, but I'm not mad. Like, it doesn't matter if we win or lose."
It's the point of
ultimately-
each game is.
I'm like, why are you?
guys should be
Why were
improving,
you
and
upset?
you're not.
I asked her, I'm like, why were you so upset? Mom said you were really upset, and she's like, Papa yelled at me. I'm like, when? She's like, when I ran from third, and I was safe, but like he still yelled at me anyways. And I'm like, do you understand why he didn't want you to run? She's like, no. The situation for those of you that are baseball aficionados, it was first and third.
Yep.
My daughter was on third. There's 1 out. I told my dad, who was coaching third base, hey, just be mindful here, first and third. And my dad understands. He's like, I got it. So I see him talking to my daughter. Don't run until I tell you to run.
Yeah.
Pitch the ball, gets hit right to the pitcher. Hard ground ball. Girl does a nice job fielding it. I see Nora out of the corner of my eye, just taking off, running home. And I look over to third, and my dad's like looking down, like at the score sheet. And I like look at my dad, and I just put my hands up, and he's just screaming at Nora, "What are you doing? Get back!" Now, no, the girl runs home,
Yeah.
touches home, but thinks
Doesn't
she's
tag
gotten
her.
out,
Yeah.
comes back. Nora jogs past, touches home. Umpire's like, safe.
Yeah.
And the coach is
Gotta
like,
tag her.
shaking. Yeah, exactly. So everyone's losing it, and like my dad stops Nora, like, 3 steps off home and like starts talking to her all the way back. It was just like, oh, that's fun. And I like
know
told,
those moments.
Oh, I told Nora, I like sat next to her on the bed. I'm like, and guess what? Like, he's my dad. So like when I was growing up playing sports, that's what we had a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you still want me to be your coach? She's like, you're not like that as much. And I'm like, I'm trying. I'm trying.
It is inside though. It's in there. And if you guys don't start listening to me,
When I told my wife, I'm like, I've realized
come
about for myself that like I thoroughly enjoy coaching. I know I do. I'm probably a little bit better when the kids get a little bit older. I'm not as
yeah,
good
you're
when
more
they're
like the
when they're a little bit more
7th,
skilled.
8th grade.
100%. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Just a little bit more
Yeah, they got to be able to like
be yelled at.
have good mechanics,
Thick
and like,
skin a little
yeah,
bit.
know kind of
Just a
know
little
what
bit.
they're doing with their bodies.
Yes.
That's kind of how I see it. That's my only way I know how to help, because like
Correct.
I've always been able to like, and I so it sounds pretentious, but like I never had an issue like swinging a bat or throwing a ball. Like, it was just,
you're
like,
right.
natural.
And that's the thing you start to learn with youth sports is that some girls just and boys like just pick it up
Yeah,
really quickly. And
yeah.
you're like, you don't have to really show them much. They just have a natural. And then there's other ones that are like, all right, I'm going to show you what this looks like. And you hand them a bat and you're like, is that what I look like?
Yeah, it's
Like, oh my God.
yeah,
like
like I need to look at myself in the mirror, and you do it. You're like, no, that's not what I was doing.
the thing that we're having issues with is my daughter can hit the ball. She can actually hit the ball pretty well. But in a game, she's not hitting the fucking ball.
Yeah, she just
And-
gets clammed up. She's got to hit like rip one,
That's what I told her.
and then just realize.
So
like, oh,
I
shit,
told
that's
her,
all I have to do.
I'm done pitching it like over the plate. You have to go after the ball. I'm
Yeah.
pitching it outside. I want you stepping at the ball and you have to go after it. Like I'm not floating in the middle because you're just something's going on with you, so you have to step and go find it and
Yeah.
swing the bat at the ball. So we're gonna try that tomorrow. Hopefully it works well. I'll be reporting
Let's
next
see
week.
it. I'm
So
hoping. I'll be at the Guardians versus the Yankees.
I know,
tomorrow.
and then I'm like, dude, and I have a job interview, like phone call at 5:30. Our
Yeah.
game's at 6.
Oof.
Dad's going to the Guardians game.
Yeah.
So I told my wife, I'm like, hey, calling you up, big
Yeah.
leagues. You got to be there with the equipment and like the lineup. I will try to be there by
Yeah,
6,
yeah,
but
as soon as I
I'm
can.
gonna like I feel like I don't know if it's a dick move to reach out to this guy and be like, hey, can I reschedule our first ever meeting? Like, can we move it to 5 instead of 5:30? But I think I'm just gonna leave it and just cross my fingers. It's not the 30-minute.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just lead off the interview with like, "Hey, I mean, I hate to be this guy, but I do coach my daughter's softball team." And
It's an
we have a
it
game
sound
up
the
the
interest
road."
the position sounds interesting, so I don't want to start it off like that. But
Yeah.
also too, like it's a softball that.
True.
I mean, we may make down
You guys
9 runs by the time
Yeah,
I show
you guys
up.
can
So.
figure it out.
Yeah, they'll be fine. So it's fun. Love,
Yeah,
love it.
Have a good time.
Summertime.
Have a
love
good
it.
time.
Can't wait. Hit so much fun. Cue the rap horn. All right, you can find us on social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, TikTok at Big Ass Cornhole.
The Facebooks, Big Ass Cornhole Podcast too. Don't forget about that.
Thanks again to
Yeah, and
Draggin
Draggin
Bags.
Bags.
It's the best. They work
Hell
pretty
yeah.
well for Chris Weenfield. Or Ryan Weenfield.
Yeah, Ryan Wiedenfeld
And Chris Roybal.
Roybal. Is that their new nickname?
Chris
Well, it's
Wiedenfeld.
like Chris Wiedenfeld.
like
But
Chris
anyways,
Angel.
go over to Draggin Bags. Buy yourself a set today. Hell yeah.
Let's do it. And if you're looking to support the show, you can do so at Patreon. We love you, Patreon peeps. At patreon.com/bigasspornhole for the price of beer a month. You can get some bonus episodes, do some bonus content, all that fun stuff. So go to
Hell yeah.
patreon.com/bigasspornhole. And we love you all. Yeah, so we're just winding it down. I don't think there's gonna be an interview this week. We got so much shit going on. That's why
Yeah,
we're-
honestly, like my next 2 days are slam
Yeah,
packed.
it's just
like,
so
we
much
had,
stuff's
like,
going
one
on.
day,
So, but yeah, just we're winding down, man. See, this is signature 4. There's one more in Arizona, and then we got the World Championships, and then yeah, it's crazy.
Hell
It's
yeah.
quickly approaching. So I mean, I think we're probably down to like 8 episodes, 10, like probably less than 10.
yeah, right in there. Yeah,
It's kind of crazy to think about. So
winding down.
winding down. So
Last shout out to Nelly Corda. Congrats on the U.S. Open win. That was
sure.
huge.
Oh yeah. Well, hope you guys have an awesome week. We'll be back next week with more audio gold. But until then, we hope you throw it straight. That's nothing but 4 baggers from here on out.
Cornhole it.
Later.